now. Was Joe?
Oh, well, I doubt it. I mean, millions of people call themselves Joe, but Lucy, nobody's really named Joe. What did he say his last name is?
Joe, I don't remember. Something very nice.
But did you? I mean, it looks like you did. It seems like you did. You look like you did. He looked like he did. Like you looked like you did. But if you can't remember his name, I can't believe you did. But you did. Did you? Did you?
O'Malley.
You did.
Abby, please, I haven't even had my coffee yet. And I'm gonna have lunch with about here at 2 o'clock. What time is it?
10:06.
Oh, thank God. I have hours. Just leave it. I'm gonna need a nap.
Well, didn't you get any sleep?
Not much.
How much? Not much. 6 hours? 3 hours? A couple of minutes? He was here 9 hours and 25 minutes.
You timed how long he was here.
Oh, my watch did all the work. Naturally, I was concerned. How much do you really know about this person?
His name is Joe. Joe C. O'Malley. He's 23. He's an assistant to Connie Stone at the Dell. He lives in Brooklyn. And his thumbnails, oh my God, you should have seen his thumbnails. They're wider than they're high.
Oh, that's important.
And he's so sweet. I mean, with a face like that. He could be stuck up as hell, but he's not. He was so nervous around me. I don't know why he was so nervous.
Probably you remind him of his mother.
And at dinner, him making all of these mistakes. First, he puts ketchup on his drink cocktail. And then he takes the tea bags, opens it, pours it into the hot water, and drinks it. And then he's trying to help me on with my coat, and I look back, and he's putting my arm into the pocket. That's when I decided to bring him home.
Oh, yeah? Do you know if he slept with anybody, who slept with anybody, who slept with anybody, who slept with anybody, who's bisexual, or, and I've been drug abused for the past 10 years, do you know his travel habits? Ever been to Haiti? Ever rode a green monkey?
Abigail?
Well, did you check out his arms for needle marks?
And I checked out his arms. And I checked out the rest of it, too. I'm sorry, Abby. I just don't feel like worrying. I don't think I could worry, even if I wanted to. I just feel like every cell in my body's been swept clean of worrying, like a street after spring rain.
Maybe I better go back to my apartment. No, I really better.
Why?
I've been worried sick over you, Lucy. What do you think? You go out last night at 9:05. You tell me you're just going to the corner for a beer, and then you don't come in till 2:13. I practically called the police. I destroyed an entire fingernail. And then you come in here with this stranger, this absolute stranger, and I couldn't even get a look at him through the peephole. The hall was so damn dark.
And you were watching?
Only with one eye. And then you bring him in here, and the door slams. And then 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 10:01, 10:02, 10:03. I mean, he could be a Shiite terrorist. He could be a serial killer. He could be a married orthodontist. Anybody. Oh, sure, maybe your cells are squeaky clean. Oh, sure, maybe my cells haven't been washed or even dusted in years. Maybe it looks to you like I'm miserable. Maybe it looks to me like I'm miserable. Maybe I am miserable. But at least I know it. At least I am willing to admit that the only safe course for a woman today is to find a good, loving, successful man to marry. In a city where the only men left are misfits and thumbsuckers. Yes, it's difficult. Yes, it's impossible. Yes, it's a goddamn absurd, maniacal joke perpetrated by a sadistic god. But that's life. You can't escape it, Lucy. With your face, the piper must be paid.
Oh, baby. I brought home men before.
Not for a long time, and not complete strangers.
I met him at the Dalton party.
2 weeks ago? You didn't tell me.
Well, honey, I can't tell you everything.
Well, yes, you can. About men. If you don't tell me about men, I have no love life.
felt like velvet. And I tried to get you to come out with me. But as usual, you found some excuse.
I had to wait for Ernest to call.
Right. So I went by myself. And I called you when I
You
got
called
there.
him?
Yeah.
You called him?
Yeah.
From where?
I'm trying to tell you. From Pete's. You see, I was nursing a cold beer. And I was thinking about Joe. And his mouth. I'm just thinking destiny.
And you called him for the same night. Wasn't your hands shaking? Wasn't your heart thumping? Didn't you throw up all over the phone booth?
I knew he liked me.
Oh.
I could tell.
How?
There's a certain look.
What?
I know you've seen it.
When?
Anyway, he didn't have anything to do, so he came.
What a loser.
And that's just the whole story. So please, don't worry about me.
Of course I'm going to worry about you.
No, I don't want anybody to be worrying about me right now.
Well, you can't stop people worrying about you.
But look! I just got out of a relationship where I was constantly being worried about and fussed over. And truly, Abigail, I mean it. I'd appreciate a little time, what I like to do, without upsetting anyone, okay?
Okay. Do what you want. And do what you want. And pretty soon nobody will care about you at all.
Ernest didn't call, did he?
Ernest? What does Ernest have to do with this?
Well, if you were feeling any good, you wouldn't be sitting up all night fretting over me.
You see what you do? You see this? And you're totally unaware. Whenever we start talking about your problems, we end up talking about my problems. Like you don't have any problems. Watch! Just watch how we suddenly find ourselves talking about me. No, he didn't call! He never calls! And I wait, listening to that silence. Oh, phones are macho. They know when you need a good ring, and then they withhold. Pretty soon nobody calls you. Even your mother doesn't call you. Even when you're sitting down to eat, she doesn't call you. Oh, I'll swear I'll strangle it with its own cord.
I thought we were talking about my problems.
God, you're self-centered.
Baby, how long have you been waiting for Ernest to call?
Oh, I don't know. 3 months, 2 days, 19 hours, and 12 minutes.
Oh, forget Ernest!
I would, if I wasn't hoping to marry him. Lucy, Ernest is the only man I met in the past year who's even possible. Ernest is handsome. Ernest is successful. Ernest is ambitious, wealthy, intelligent, punctual, not opposed to children, and certified AIDS-free. Oh, Ernest meets 9 of my 10 essential requirements.
And the 10?
So he's not particularly nice, so what?
Oh, that's the only thing that matters, honey. If a man is not good to you, get rid of him. Come here. Come here. Come here. Look, I just want to show you something. Come here. See that?
8 potential muggers.
No way. Look. Men.
That's what I mean.
This town is just crawling with gorgeous men. Men you can have drinks with. Men you can have walks with. Men you can go out with if only if everything doesn't have to be about marriage.
But it does.
No, it doesn't. You can be happy by yourself, you know? Happier! We don't need men. We may want them, we may love them, but we don't need men. For the first time, there are 3 women walking this earth, and we're 2 of them.
You are 2 of them.
What are you so afraid of? Huh? Pleasure is good for you.
Pleasure is bad for you. It's a natural law. And if it feels good, it's dangerous. Like that donut, loaded with chocolate, which is not only high in cholesterol, but can also cause cancer.
Take 1 bite, and you'll forget all about it.
No, thank you.
Mmm.
Maybe I'll would like
What?
making love with a 23-year-old boy.
Very nice. But I prefer older men.
You do?
Oh, definitely. I mean, young boys, they have a boundless energy for sex, and honey, they want it so bad that it breaks your heart. But they think there's only one thing that is sex. Well, a man, he knows that you can get to a place where everything is sex. Every touch, every sound, every breath, everything is sex. Eat it slowly. Hi. Did you get home already? From where? Aw, that's sweet. No, sure I do. I can't. Ah! Abigail! My neighbor. Sorry. Honey, just wait a couple of days. It'll be so much better. Okay. Bye.
Was that him? The lousy lover?
I didn't say he was a bad lover.
Already calling you? How come he didn't call you for 2 weeks and now he's already calling you?
Well, now he knows what he's calling for. Hello? Oh, Joe! No, I had a wonderful time last night, honey. I really did, but I'll call you in a couple of days. Okay. Bye. Ugh, I hope it doesn't decide to fall in love with me.
That would be terrible. 2 in a row. How consecutive?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. I enjoy living next door to the only 34-year-old woman in New York whose biggest problem is men falling in love with her. When will Lucy Lewis discover that her real worries are little things like loneliness, aging, and premature death?
Well, you know what, Abigail? When he first came in here this morning, I was just floating on a cloud. And now, I feel tense and irritable and stuffy.
Well, these sexual highs never last.
I think I need that nap now. I have to start reading manuscript real soon.
You're kicking me out. It always comes to this.
Abigail, you practically live here.
Joe, all morning I was waiting for him to leave so I could come in here, and then I blew it on the first. 10 minutes and 33 seconds. You're right. I must be really unhappy.
Stay.
No, I'm bringing you down.
No, it's okay.
Well, you're tired.
No, I feel fine.
Well, you look like hell.
Stay timid. Only go easy. You know, today is the first day that I felt really happy since I broke up with Sydney, and I just want to enjoy it, okay?
Okay, don't trouble yourself. You know, on behalf of Lucy, I think somebody ought to tell you. It's really not attractive you calling like this. Just because Lucy's nice to you, I mean, Lucy is nice to all of the guys. It's your mother! Ah! That's your mother! Lucy, I forgot I called your mother last time we needed to call.
Oh, didn't you call her back and tell her that I was okay?
Yes,
Fine.
but I told her you brought home a man.
You what? Abigail, what is the matter with you? Oh, Mom! Yes. No, he's gone. You really don't have to do that, Mom. No, that wouldn't do any good. I'm fine. What? Oh. Okay.
I guess I better be going now.
No! Stay, don't leave me.
What?
My mother's coming to New York. She says she's gonna make sure her daughter is married straight away.
Would you adopt?
She got an article from the Palm Beach Gazette. It seems like a girl I knew in grade school, Penny Petroni, is sick. She was divorced, single, kind of wild. I I guess you must have slept with somebody, slept with somebody, slept with somebody.
That's terrible. We have to stay together now, and I'll stay right here, and nothing can tear me away.
I'll be right back!